It's been a long time. It's been way too long. I have to say that I'm still in the recovery process from the Mars ritual that I just sealed last night. So the portal for all that energy to channel through, I have held open for about 14 days now, and I'm elated that it's out, that I don't have to let that flow through me anymore. But it's going to be a rough recovery. Now, mostly emotionally and energetically. The physical recovery from the initial March 3rd, that was very hard. I practice a very physical form of magic, even for a ceremonial magician, and if Mars is going to act, he's going to need to feel as though there's something worth acting for. Now, he had already, but I needed to maintain a level of suffering, physical suffering, that could send vibrations outward to say, look what humans are going through, look at the pain that has been caused to us, look at the continued injury that we suffer at the hands of these motherfuckers. I needed to hold that energy and allow all the other energy from everyone else who partake in the ritual, which I have to say about took me off my feet at one point. I was expecting a strong reaction. I was not expecting what actually came through. And so for that energy to really, really be the spearhead, the tip of the spear directed, specially carried with the energy of the incoming Aries energy, which is Mars, which is Lord Mars, and to be sent and directed that hard, with that much fury, and with that much righteous strength. That's huge. That was huge. And I could already see elements of wounding, and I could already see elements of them reeling from whatever hit them. I don't direct how it hits them. It just does. Now, I can't say, and I will never say, until the day it is actually done, that they have been defeated. There are some groups out there and some individuals claiming that they have fallen, that they have been defeated. I can't tell you what utter load of gigantic bullshit that is. Utter bullshit. That the Pleiadians have come and we're all about to enter into a world of golden age. Stop your fucking delusions. Pure, unadulterated fucking delusion. If that's truly what you think, go bury your head in the sand right now and never, ever, ever, ever take it out. Because that is how much worth you are going to be able to give to others if that's what you truly believe. If you don't believe, well, I shouldn't say that because it's very dogmatic, but look at it this way. The recent earthquake in Japan, not natural. Was it possibly a fault line? You know, natural earthquakes do occur. Yes. All right. Was the fact that the so-called supermoon involved? Yes. That's what happens though. Planets and heavenly bodies affect the earth. That's natural. But that was also enhanced and manipulated. How coincidental that it hits a power plant, a nuclear power plant, okay? And what you're hearing about it, unless you are hearing the truth, that it is in full meltdown, unless you're hearing the truth that multiple other plants surrounding it are also blowing up and sending radiation everywhere, unless you know the truth that Japan has become a source of living nuclear hellfire, okay? And this isn't alarmist, this is just what's going on, okay? This is the fact. The fact is, this is going on. The fact is that now we need to come together and find a way to deal with it. I'm not going to downplay it, I'm not going to overplay it, but I'm not going to downplay it either. To think that the Illuminati, to think that the globalist reptilian agenda did not enhance that, is sheer fucking folly. Right? The aliens didn't save you, okay? Jesus didn't come down and stick his finger in the little explosion blowhole, all right? It's up to us. If you're waiting for Pleiadians, if you're waiting for Nords, whatever you're fucking waiting for, other than for you to get off your fat fucking lazy ass and start fighting, then like I said, go stick your head deep in the sand and wait forever. The kingdom of heaven is built with hands of flesh. Flesh, look down at your hands or hand if you've suffered an accident or something. Look down at this. Look down at these appendages you flail about around with. They're made of flesh and bone and muscle and skin and sinew and tendon. These are your tools to build your world with. If your spirit desires to live in a world of higher aspiration, then guess what? You have to build that world. Yeah, it's your responsibility. Oh, I know. Oh, Bearheart, it's so hard. Oh, Bearheart, I just can't do it. I just can't. Jesus is coming, and American Idol is on, and Justin Bieber, he just tweeted something, and I just can't. But don't worry, Jesus and the aliens have bonded together, and they're going to create a beautiful utopia. Yeah, no, fuck you. Fuck you. This, oh, jeez. See, I'm still rolling with that Mars energy. It's just, I'm closing it down because, you know what, you can't hold that for very long. But seriously, people, stop with this idiocy. You alone. This is the great crux of a magician. This is the great mystery. And it's not all that mystical, really, that a magician stands in the circle as God. Forget the fucking, I can't even think of their names right now. They're so fucking worthless. The Golden Dawn. Forget the Golden Dawn. Forget the OTO. Forget all the bullshit Crowley masterfully and eloquently shit out of his mouth. Okay? Forget 99.9% of all the internet sites. Fuck all the so-called ceremonial magicians, Wiccans, pagans, whatever out there. Because here's what they don't get. Here's what divorces them from being what they claim to be. The fact is that they wait around for someone else to do it for them. The fact is they don't take that incredible step. It's not a leap, it's a step. Well, sometimes it's a little bit of a leap for the mind. But to stand in the circle and declare yourself God of your small universe is blasphemy for most of you. You couldn't do it. You've been trained and conditioned never to think possible, and that is why the Illuminati and globalist reptilian agenda is winning. To quote Charlie Sheen, winning when you should be winning by coming to the realization that in your own sphere of influence, with all the people you connect with how you relate to the world, that you are God of that circle. And therefore, what you do has meaning and power. It doesn't matter if you don't necessarily understand the scope of it. It doesn't matter if you don't necessarily see the end result of it. But once you start to act, it gets easier and easier, and pretty soon you look back and go, fuck, why didn't I do this before? You are God or goddess inside your circle. Draw a circle in your mind, around you, or whatever, in chalk, it doesn't matter, and stand inside it and meditate on the fact that within that circle you are God. For those of you that actually do this, you will uncover magic in the way that it's always meant to be. Not in those fucking books, not in those Illuminati trash rags that Crescent Moon company sells you, the utter total trash. This is magic to its absolute core. God inside the circle. Goddess inside the circle. Connection, 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 connection to the high prime creator. You are a channel for all that energy. You are, say it with me, I am that which is. I am the great I am, of the highest I am. Once you understand these concepts, once you start to live these concepts, you will know what a magician is. I am a magician. I am probably, unfortunately probably, one of the few actual, true, honest, to the highest surviving left in this modern world magicians. And I want all of you to also be. This isn't some elitist Rockefellerian bullshit where only someone can be it and everyone else is their underling. Remember, that is the Quillopian. My suffering I take upon myself because I hate what's happening to the world. I hate the globalist agenda. I hate the reptilian influences. I hate the Illuminati. And yeah, I hate them. And I take that human energy that we have, this, oh, don't be negative bullshit, you fucking pansies. You take that energy and you breathe that fire. You breathe that fire, that rage, that Marsarian energy at what you despise the most. That is what humans do. We're not Pleiadians. We're not, well, some of us may have been, okay. We are humans if you were born on this planet, you're a human. All right? 99.99999% of you, okay? You can pretend, you can believe that you're an other kind, whatever, but your soul is human. All right? The whole astral contingency blueprint ideal. If you were a rabbit, you would have been born a fucking rabbit. All right? You're a human. Start acting like one. All right? Rage, anger, madness, these are human, but it's about how you use them. It's about how you use it. It's a tool. Use the tool for the right job. And anyone who denies the fact that they don't have this tool, or that they have this tool, I'm sorry, or anyone who denies that you don't need to use it, needs to have that tool shoved up their ass because they're lying. They don't understand and should not be put in a position of saying, we're all about positivity and only positivity would help the world. And we're all so positive and I love the Illuminati. And oh, you're my homeboy. And don't worry, I destroyed the Illuminati just right now. I met him and I told him, yo bro, what's up? You're my homeboy. And we're all loving one another. Oh my God, what fucking delusional crap fest. Oh, okay, woo. I haven't yelled at you in a while, okay. Seriously. 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 You are a magician. You can be it. You have to start seeing yourself as God inside the circle. There is such an amazing amount of information now that I feel that I'm ready to give out, okay? And it's going to be based on you standing inside that circle. For those of you that are really interested in it, who really want to know what magic is about, who are ready. And I know some of you are telling me, I don't have the astral experience. I don't know how to to actually project. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't. Yes, you can. You just don't know you can yet, okay? I know that's like one of those stupid mind paradigm shifts, but it is, so deal with it and go with it. You can. You can. Stop with this idea of I can't. A magician doesn't say I can't. A magician says I can't do that yet. How can I make it possible? A magician is more than just waving a stick around and calling out the spirits and burning some incense here and there. A magician is a fully activated, aware individual that interfaces in the world. And when you play poker, let's imagine you're playing poker with a true magician, okay? Metaphysical poker, all right? You have a straight flush, okay? That magician has all his cards are wild cards. They're jokers. They can be anything he or she wants them to be. This is the world you live in. You need to see the hand that you're dealt with as nothing but joker cards. Nothing. And believe me, there is a connection between wizards and jesters that is an old issue, old cults of Odin and Loki. Shit that shit no one else really knows anymore, alright? Not all those fucking rune gurus and all that bullshit of all those, orders of rune guys, whatnot, whatever. This is true Germanic occultism. I gotta get this stuff out too. Okay? I'm just gonna break it down. I'm trying to break it down. I'm channeling and I'm trying to filter through what I should and shouldn't say. Not that I shouldn't say it, but I'm gonna yell it, and I don't want to. Well, I do. Well, I want to be, constructive currently. So, Marzarian energy sealed it from me. It's still there. It's not going anywhere. Use your anger constructively. Don't like the Illuminati? Don't blame you. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to whine about it? I don't like them. Yeah. Or are you going to stand up, get inside your circle, your realm of all possibility, and say, what can I do? The spirits of the circle, talk to me. And who knows? Well, you will. Spirits will interface with you. Whether or not you're fully aware of it, I don't know. And if you are aware of it, don't be a fucking pussy. Talk to them. Talk to them. That's what a magician does, is talks to spirits. Why would you be a magician and not talk to spirits? I don't get it. Look, yes, okay, I know, and there's a lot of emails that I get. People say, oh, but Bearheart, I get spirits come and talk to me in my dreams and they scare me. Good, kick the shit out of them, okay? If some guy comes up to you on the street and starts pushing you around, you have to defend yourself, okay? It's the same thing. Same thing. The astral world is really not all that different. Not all that different. So, Marzarian ritual, the Ride of the March Rider, phenomenal fucking success. And I feel a lot of you are ready to come up to a new stage. And I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it for free. Just because I hate the Illuminati that much. And also because this information needs to get out there. It needs to get out there. The view, the change, how people see magic needs to change. Because the way that they see it now, the way that it's practiced now, for the most part, now I know there's a couple of you that I talk to that are truly doing the real fucking thing. But the majority of you don't really have a clue, all right? That one book I talked about is really damn good, but the information I have is fucking, I'm not gonna say it to be elitist, it's fucking gold. I'm gonna give it to you for free, okay? I'm gonna give it to you for free. But what I need you to do first, and this is part of that information, okay, and don't complain to me, it's hard, I don't want to do it, blah, 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 blah. Fuck you, then don't do it. But if you want it, if you want to do it, you need to practice standing inside it. It doesn't matter how big it is, I don't care. Don't worry about stupid semantics, okay? Stand inside a circle and meditate on being God or goddess. And it's going to be hard because you're going to be like, well, I'm not. I'm a human. I'm blah. I did this yesterday and I did this horrible thing a year ago. We've all done things that are horrible, okay? It's time that we just get past them. And these are the things that come up to you. And I know I'm talking to one guy in particular who's really, really, really on the verge of waking up. Okay, and yeah, shit begins to happen, okay? Real scary obstacles happen, but once you get past them, those are the things in your way. You stand in your way and other things stand in your way. The deck in a lot of ways is stacked against you until you start ripping shit down, and then you realize how strong you are. And I'm really, 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 I want to say thank you to everyone who participated in that Marzarian ritual, no matter what you did. If you sent good energy, good. Thank you for that. If you did the full-on ritual with me, somebody did. She is fantastic. And if I get her permission, I'm going to give her name out as someone to definitely talk to, okay? Holy hell, when I connected with what she did, the room changed colors. I'm just going to leave it at that, okay? And she knows who she is, but I want her to get more out there. I want her to get more publicity because she's rolling with the same thing too. So, stand in the circle, meditate on being God, be happy that we're fighting the Illuminati strongly. Now, they're desperate. Now is the time they're going to pull out the nastiest, scariest shit possible. Now is the time they're going to reach in the giant, nasty vag of Gaia and all the way probably deep into her fucking colon and pull out the most disgusting hell-formed monsters that they have because they're desperate. These monsters can be weapons against them because they can't control them fully or they would have, okay? They're pulling out the dirtiest stuff they have, but there's danger in that for them as well. Let's use their weapons against them. Let's use the internet, which they used against us. Let's use it against them. Let's use the astral world against them. They have purposely erased information so that they could use it against you. Now I'm giving it back. And others I know out there are giving it back too. You are a magician. You are a magician. Start using the astral realm. Even if you can't astrally project, your visualizations, your constant thoughts, your hopes, dreams, and desires matched with your physical actions make magic. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to hear my voice again. I know, really I am. I am glad to hear my voice again, and I'm glad that you will hear it. I hope the sincerity of my heart is just bleeding out here. And we have a real chance. We have a real chance. Let's go strangle those fucking snakes.